Now he's starting to take off and currently enjoying.
Seen as a really strong number. Hayes is in there tonight as the Orioles will face a former Oriole, technically left-hander Drew Rom, who did not pitch for the O's, was briefly on the roster this season, sent the Jack Flaherty deal to St. Louis. Kyle Gibson for the Birds.
Yeah, Kyle Gibson, good his last time out against the Angels. Look, he's trying to become the first American League pitcher to 15 wins this year. It's already a career high for him in wins. Drew Rom's been hit pretty hard his last couple of times out, so hopefully that offense has struggled a little bit last time to get it going tonight.
See if the Orioles can get back to 3 in the division lead. Take the playoff magic number down to 3 as well.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Enjoy your flight.
You too.
As easy as saying the wrong thing.
Me too. Really?
What?
Dad, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Do I look like I'm going on vacation, sir?
That's not how airports work, man. You could?
Dad.
Are we leaving? Or I don't even want to go on vacation anymore.
I thought I knew you.
She has hairspray that is over the limit.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
And you're not wearing socks. Get a grip, man.
Meet the Chevy CR2 family. With features like DSS heat dampers, MT tires, and an off-road performance display, it's a family you can count on.
Wendy's New Breakfast 2 for $3 is so good, the crew is giving every combination code names.
I got that sauce biscuit and some payday.
Eggman and Saucy Boy. 2 hot coffees.
No matter what you call it, Wendy's breakfast is that breakfast. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Every day,
No
more
count.
people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/realfood.
Starting route.
Technology helps us navigate to work.
Go straight.
But to navigate the complexities of modern work,
Turn left.
you need more than technology. You need CDW.
You have arrived.
So we'll implement cloud-based Microsoft modern work solutions like Microsoft 365, Teams.
In the rotation, he'll take him out for start number 30 tonight.
Yeah, one more start. This one, he'll tie for first in starts in the American League. Currently tied for first in wins, 8 innings pitched. I think he's been everything the Orioles hoped he would be. 15 quality starts out of his 29. He's been really good. He was solid his last time out. A little bit of a bumpy time.
Kyle Gibson on the mound. Nope ball. Gibson, Goldschmidt, Bullson, O'Neill, Palaco, Walker. First pitch from Gibson. He digs, kicks, fires at Camden Yards. Ryan Mountcastle, first pitch, 1 out. At 6:36.
Cardinals are without some big bats today. Nolan Arenado gets the day off. Wilson Contreras is out with a hand contusion. Nolan Gorman was placed on the injured list with right hamstring tightness.
If you're watching that Pete McDivitt show, come on in.
Big night, the Towson University product with his first career multi-home run game. He gets the start at second. 81-degree night, sunny skies, and Ollie Marmol. St. Louis manager looking on in his second year. Division title a season ago, 93-69.
Well, that too.
Suffered their first losing season.
0-1 on Goldschmidt. 0-1.
Batter is Paul
2
Goldschmidt,
pitches in for
tonight
Gibson.
for St. Louis.
Kicks 5. Down low. 1-1.
Yeah, something's going to give tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a good road trip for the Cardinals. Beat Atlanta 2-3, beat Cincinnati 2-3. Now trying to knock off the Orioles 2-3. Of course, the Orioles trying to win their 8th consecutive series.
Orioles 8-2 in their last 10 games. The 7-game win streak of late. They've lost 2 of 3 since. They have the best record in the American League, second to Atlanta in the majors. Cutter well off the plate. 92 mile per hour sharp cutter.
92 mile an hour off the plate.
Here's what he did a week
3-1 that count. 3-1 that count. Grounds the sinker out of play.
What's an important pitch or two for Gibson in his first inning?
The sinker, I think, for me, establishing his fastball is always important for him, and it needs to be down. Gibson's one of those guys, he doesn't throw extremely hard. It's a little bit below average velocity fastball, but it's got above average movement. He wants that sinking fastball right down the bottom of the knees. When he's at his best, he's creating ground balls.
There's the sinker there and misses with it. So Paul Goldschmidt, Cardinal leader in walks, at his 78th.
That's the 78th, Paul Goldschmidt.
This is the Cardinals' offense, 4.6 runs per game, so kind of middle of the pack. What they do have is a puncher's chance, and they showed it last night with 3 home runs. 199 homers on the year. That's 8th best in baseball.
First pitch is from Gibson to Bulls from first let me start that over. First baseman for St. Louis. Fouled out of play. Hayes hits Anthony Santander left to right. Gonna handle Mateo on the left side. Mountcastle is on the right side. Pop fly out of play. Souvenir for fan.
Al Gibson making career start, number 291, his 11th big league season.
Ball. 1.
Gibson, a Missouri native.
Gibson is a Missouri native.
Went to University of Missouri. Has a few starts against the Cardinals in his career, but not too much experience. Only 3 hitters in his Cardinals lineup. Goldschmidt, Goodbar, and Andrew Kisner have faced him. Another cutter fouled away by
Another cutter out of play.
Like Burleson at just a 292 on base percentage. He's a big guy, but only 8 home runs in 101 games, despite some good minor league power.
Ball.
Burleson 22 home runs
2
in the minor leagues first year.
1 on, 1 out.
Hit 20 last season.
Come on in if you want to Pete McDivitt show.
Cardinal hitters. They don't think they'll need to tweak much next year. They will be investing in starting pitching in a major way, you think? Burleson on the ground, a second, sucked up by Westbrook.
Burleson, double play. Thank you. Have a good night. Your inning is done. Coming.
Listen like you're there.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
I remember when I first started flying and we would experience turbulence. I would watch the flight attendants. They're not nervous, then I'm not going to be nervous. Financially, I'm the flight attendant in that situation. The relief.
Adley Rutschman has walked 4 times, has 2 hits in this series, and he will once again bat leadoff for the 6th best offense in baseball. The Orioles 91 and 53, and they've got as many righties as they can squeeze in today. 8 of them against the lefty Drew Rom, including the red hot Hayes and the lone lefty Gunnar Henderson. And it will be Drew Rom, the former Oriole minor leaguer, facing his old team in his 5th career major league start. And Rom begins it with a low fastball to Rutschman.
Yeah, he was traded from the Orioles to the Cardinals on August the 1st as part of that Jack Flaherty deal. At the time, he was rated the 18th best prospect in the Orioles system, making his 5th start. He had one good start mixed in there. That was against the Phillies, 5-30. Only gave up 2 runs. What's odd about Drew Rom, his first 2 starts, he struck out a total of 10. His last 2 starts against Pittsburgh and Cincinnati only has struck out 1.
Soft tossing lefty with a 1-1. And Adley Rutschman pops it up out of play down the right field line off the Drew Rom sweeper. It was Rom, Cesar Prieto, and Zach Showalter who went to the Cardinals. A trade that was reported just minutes before the deadline. There is Jack Flaherty, who will not pitch against his old team in this series. He'll start Friday. But the Orioles do see Rom, who's the Oriole minor league leader in starts, innings, and strikeouts last year.
Yeah, Rom was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, but drafted, of course, by the Orioles in the 4th round. Highlands High School in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. As you mentioned, made it to the big leagues with the Orioles this year, but didn't get any action.
Two for Rutschman, who's up to a tie with J.P. Crawford for the 3rd most walks in the American League, 83. 83 walks, 88 strikeouts, and a team-high 138 games. And Rutschman gets a piece of that Rom sweeper. May 9th and May 10th, Drew Rom was in uniform with the Orioles. Didn't play. He's added to the 40-man roster this offseason. Option back to Norfolk. Rutschman on a sinker hits a line drive into center. Flag down by Lars Newbarn for a 7-pitch out.
Well, this is StatCast powered by Google Cloud. We'll take a look at Drew Rom's pitching arsenal here in his 4 starts so far at the big league level. 4-seam fastball and the sinker. So combined, he'll use his fastball 68% of the time. And there's the sweeper and the split finger fastball. Probably his best swing and miss pitch is that sweeper. 35% swing and miss. But it's heavy on the fastball for a guy that has pretty much an average, a little bit below average fastball.
There's a strike to Ryan Mountcastle. Ryan 6 trips to the plate this series. He's made 3 outs, and he also has 3 walks. Ryan Hearn getting the night off to start against a lefty. Mountcastle in his customary spot against a left-handed pitcher. It's an Oriole team that went just 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position last night. 14 base runners, but were held to 2 runs by Adam Wainwright and 3 relievers. 4 Cardinal relievers combined for 4 shutout innings. For the 6th worst pitching staff in baseball, 4.78 ERA.
Mountcastle blitz a little bit after this swing. So you can kind of grab up on top of his left shoulder. Kind of an odd place. A lot of the swings you'll see guys grimace on oblique areas, midsection type areas, but that's an odd place.
So now a 2-2. No swing required there.
Yeah, Rob's got a little bit more in his fastball than what he typically does. I've seen a couple at 94. Typically, he's maxing out right about 92. You know he's got a little bit extra for his former team.
Yank that one a sinker well inside. So Mountcastle doesn't take another swing after wincing on the foul ball. He'll walk.
Here's the Cardinal defense behind Rob. Third best according to fielding percentage. O'Neill at left. Newbar gets the start in center. Walker back out in right. You know, play combination Wynn and Palacios. Fermin over at third. Burleson at first. And Andrew Kisner behind home plate for the Cardinals.
Ryan just went down to first, and Anthony Sanders has called for Brian Ebel and Brandon Hyde. That's the Oriole first base coach Sanders signaling to the dugout. This is the time of the year where, as Brandon Hyde said, everybody's playing with something. We have not been aware of any shoulder issues with Ryan Mountcastle, but he certainly appears to be dealing with one right now.
It looks like it's just right on the top in that bony area of the left shoulder. You can tell it's still bothering it too.
He will stay in.
I haven't said, hey, come on out, let's take a look at him.
Some of you can read lips out there. Let us know what you see. Hopefully the shoulder is in place and okay here. Mountcastle will remain in the game to run. The batter is Anthony Santander. Takes strike one. Mountcastle at first. And a sinker off the plate to Anthony. Another 2-hit night yesterday, including an RBI single in the 5th and a double in the 7th. 822 OPS, second best among qualified Orioles hitters. It's another night where the Orioles aren't going to see a ton in terms of velocity, though Rob's going a little harder here. That's more at his usual speed at 91. The book on Drew Robb with the Orioles tells you he creates some deception. He would hide the ball well. Never been much of a hard thrower.
No, but you can already see he's dropped down a couple of times already, so he's going to show you some different arm slides. There's a really good fastball at 92, just perfectly painted on the outside part of the plate. Andrew Kisler, the catcher for the Cardinals, look where he is and look where his glove is. That's a really good pitch on a 2-strike count. Yeah, you know, it's a 3-pitch mix: fastball, sweeper, and splitter. But he'll also drop a slide, and he'll throw all 3 pitches out of that different arm slide as well. And that's where a lot of the deception comes from. Drew Robb.
Hayes And a high splitter. He's had one at-bat Monday. Came off the bench and drove in 2 with a single. So 3 for 5 in this series. And Austin will put one in the air to center. Newbar started in, cycles back, and ends a 20-pitch first inning for Drew Robb. 1 down, 8 to go. No score in Baltimore.
Here are the National League East nominees for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One.
And Soler hits one.
You didn't think he would? He just did. A 2-run homer. And he puts the Braves on top again.
It's his second home run of this game. It's Lindor with a chance to be the hero. Lindor runs it slowly. Base hit. And the Mets win it.
Francisco Lindor.
Josiah Gray with the biggest pitch of the night strikes out Marte for his 9th strikeout of the game.
I kind of came up in that kind of family where it was public service. It's more just a big deal.
Vote now for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One and be entered for a chance to win 2 World Series tickets. Visit MLBtogether.com/Clemente21 for your chance to win. September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's what.
Kyle Gibson coming into tonight's game. Led the American League with 21 ground ball double plays induced. Add up another. His 22nd in the first inning. Tonight his 30th start. Into tonight tied for 4th and starts 8th innings pitched and with 15 quality starts this year.
He has been everything the Orioles hoped he would be. I mean, look at the innings pitched, right there, top 10. Leading the American League in wins. Quality starts are good at 15. Takes the ball every 5th day, and boy, has he been a leader in the clubhouse as well.
On to Tyler O'Neill. This was in between innings. Ryan Mountcastle in the dugout with Ryan Eagle.
Yeah, that's the old rotator cuffs. See how strong the shoulder is, pushing back and forward and down. The cutter to the outside part. Mounting back out at first. Bad news is something's going on. Good news is at least it's in his left shoulder, not his throwing shoulder.
The Orioles in a difficult position here. That's a good position. Having every game mean something down the stretch until potentially a clinch. While also trying to keep a banged-up team healthy. Little ground ball to third. Gunnar Henderson went to the glove, and Gunnar Henderson makes another brilliant play at third.
This is so hard. I mean, this is such a difficult play. Watch this. Backhand side. Gets to it, comes flying in, and I mean, right off the dirt. And how about the pace of that throw over to first base? I mean, this is an absolute rocket. Momentum going towards home plate. And how about the accuracy and a really nice finish by Mountcastle on the back end to stretch everything he's got. Gunnar Henderson, you can plug him in anywhere on that left side, and he's going to shine.
He certainly tested Mounty's shoulder already, didn't he? On that stretch on the throw. Yeah, Ryan still does not feel right here. Obviously, he wants to play. And that goes without saying. But we know Ryan Mountcastle and how tough he is. It's a matter now of game tolerance versus possible future damage.
You can look at that. You can just look at his face. Yeah, he's hurt.
To second from Palacios, 2 down.
Good sign. Really good sign for Kyle Gibson. All 4 balls put in play have been on the ground, and when Kyle Gibson's at his best, that's what he is doing, creating ground balls.
Two down, here's Jordan Walker. There's a dart of a cutter. He's throwing with some extra velocity tonight, too.
That's the one good thing about having an extra day's rest, and depending on how the off days fall, sometimes 2 extra days rest for the 6-man rotation is, well, it does tax your bullpen. Really good sweeper. At times, gives your starting pitchers an extra day, and boy, I tell you what, the way the starting pitchers gone the last 2 or 3 starts for the Orioles, get 7 out of Kyle Gibson tonight would be huge.
Nick Vespi, new addition to the bullpen today. Cole Irvin was optioned to AAA. Hate to see that, but the Orioles, because of the 6-man rotation, had only an 8-man bullpen. And Cole Irvin threw 2 of the last 3 days. So Nick Vespi's called up. He's on 2 days rest. He should be able to go multiple innings tonight.
Yeah, Irvin was good last night, too. 2 innings, a shutout ball, didn't walk a batter. Struck out 1.
Here's McCann, wants it down and away. Gibson obliged, but Walker took. Rookie Jordan Walker, 2 for 6 in the series. He's driven in 2. He's walked twice. 21st overall pick in the draft 3 years ago from Decatur High School in Georgia.
Only 21 years old, too.
That's just outside.
And Walker has shown us a good eye, too. That's a tough take. Oh, just about a ball off the outside part of it. Looked like a backdoor sinker. Trying to start it off was Gibson and bring it right back over the edge. Didn't quite get there. A lot of times when Gibby does that, he backs it up with that sweeper.
Far away, his best pitch this year, that sweeper. Will he throw it 3-2? Oh, he went to the cutter instead, and Jordan Walker has the second St. Louis walk. We haven't seen the power from Walker yet, but it's been a pretty impressive offensive approach at age 21.
Yeah. His swing decisions, I don't know if it's just this series, but really pretty good. Got 15 homers. Batting average is solid, though, for 21. I mean, look, 272 is solid today's game.
Andrew Kisner strikes the cutter out of play. No Wilson Contreras for the Cardinals today. Contreras dealing with a right hand contusion. Oh, 2.
Cardinals have a pretty good run lately. 8-5 in their last 13 games. I'm with you. I mean, this young core, I mean, from an offensive standpoint, they don't have to do much for next year. Definitely look for some upgrades in the pitching department, though.
John Ozeliak, their longtime general manager, said it a couple of weeks ago. He said, we know we have to add 3 starters this offseason. Adam Wainwright will retire. Jack Flaherty, who was a free agent, is here with the Orioles. There are a lot of openings in that rotation right now. The strikes on the power hitting backup Kisner.
Wainwright picked up career win number 199 last night.
You see what Adam Wainwright's going to be doing during his final home weekend, by the way? Cardinals announced today that after the game September 30th, Wainwright is going to play 3 songs as part of a post-game concert.
Nice.
Budding musician, Adam Wainwright. Gibson for the call, 3rd strike again. Kisner, nice start for Gibby, 2 scoreless. against his hometown team.
When you're on the road, you'll be glad you chose T-Mobile, covering more highway miles with 5G than anyone. And when you're stuck, help will be there soon, because AAA also chose T-Mobile as their wireless partner. See why the company you trust choose T-Mobile.
I gotta make time for me. Find your me time. I gotta make time for me.
We're gonna breathe. Yep, just breathe. You and me, breathing together. If you can control your breathing, you can control your run.
Sunday, from home plate to fashion plate, go behind the scenes on Inside.
Brought to you by Burger King. There are over 200,000 ways to have a Whopper at Burger King. Oh, yeah. Well, we are joined by the ever-lovable Ryan McKenna down in the Orioles dugout here in the second inning. What's up, Mac? How are you?
Hey, Kevin. How you doing? Oh, Mac. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, man?
Everything good?
Yes, sir. Yeah, everything's great.
91 to 53, things can't be any less than great, I guess.
Baseball in September in Canada is a beautiful time.
Jordan Westbrook
What
leading
that
off
do?
against Drew Rom here to take a strike. Ryan, what's this season been like for you?
It's been amazing. Obviously, everybody that's been watching and following us the whole time has seen kind of what we've been doing, and you know, just the talent and the culture that we've had here for this whole year has been amazing, and we're looking forward to continue.
Mac, how have you been able to stay sharp, man? I remember playing with position players that didn't play every day.
What's-
They talked about how difficult it was to keep
Hendo
the
is up.
rhythm,
Hendo is up.
rhythm and feel for the game, and you've been able to do that at a very, very high level.
Yeah,
Great
it's,
catch by.
the preparation that we've instilled in everybody, the routines, and the hitting guys have made a really clear-cut plan for us.
Well,
as
what is
offensive
that?
players. You know what we need to
I
do.
mean,
Acclimated to the cage and just preparing for our opponents day in and day out, and just kind of following the veterans lead on advice that they had. Taking it day by day and making sure you're ready for your opportunities.
1 out after Jordan Westbrook pop out. Henderson the batter.
Henderson is up.
One of your highlights of the year.
The
Friday
thing
night,
is
7-2.
faster
on
than
2 out of the
swinging
eighth inning in
90.
Boston. Rafi Devers hits an absolute screamer to right field, and you make a leaping catch in front of the bullpen. Can you take us through what that play was like?
Yeah, it was obviously a really good moment. For the team. Love getting that out for the team and DL there. And Rafi's always such a dangerous hitter. We got such a good pitching staff, but he's always ready to do some damage when he's at the plate. So just stay ready.
Pop fly.
Something to work on.
Henderson, Gunnar Hendo pops out to Jose Firmino.
Here's a question. Do you have an opportunity to get your legs loose when you know you're going in the ball game like that? Because I mean, you had to turn and go really quick on that one.
Yeah, you try to. You try to as much as you can, but sometimes you don't get as much as you need. But yeah, you do what you can, and you got to stay and taking really intentful reps during back.
Tie game.
Something that
Ball one.
Sanders
To
advised
pitch.
us, and it's just a smart thing to do. So
There's center
whenever
field.
that situation presents
Ball
itself,
one.
it's nothing that
1-0 count. Wrong.
For Gunnar Henderson pop out, we're talking to Ryan McKenna here in the second inning. Aaron Hicks batting against Drew Rom.
Drew Rom, the pitcher.
Work of the park night. Ryan, any dogs in your life?
Yeah, I just got a new puppy. We picked him up actually in New England when we were at Fenway. We named him Copper after Fox and the Hound.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he's a sweetheart.
What kind of dog?
An English lab.
English lab.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a pretty big boy.
How big will he grow to about?
They said about 70, 80 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good solid size.
Yeah. Hopefully enough to get some time to snuggle and do all the fun, playful stuff.
Have you always been a dog guy?
Yeah, we had a chocolate lab growing up, so I was always pretty fond of him. Yeah, just super sweet, super lovable companion. So.
3-1 to Hicks here from Drew.
3-1 to Hicks.
Two down here in the
Warm
second.
kicks, deals. Ball 4.
Hey, I want to go back to that catch for a second because we saw the bullpen reaction behind you. They went bananas. Did you have any idea how crazy they were going?
Honestly, I saw the video replay, and at the time I didn't. I was just like, oh, well, 2 outs, 3 outs now, and wanted to make sure they knew that I had the ball. And yeah, watching their expressions after was awesome, and they were all coming up after the game and saying, I was the first one to raise my hand, and we were all using it, and that was pretty special. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well.
9 first guys to raise their hand.
Yeah. They all claimed it, so.
How special is Fenway Park for you? I know you went to games there growing up.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I mean, the historic nature of that
Ball,
park in itself,
2.
you just feel it every time you go.
2 and 0.
Step onto the field or just be around.
1 on, 2 outs. Here in inning number 2.
It's really special. And, growing up.
James McCain on up the bat.
When I was a kid.
Right hander.
It just makes it with family coming around every time we go. It just makes it that much more special as well.
James McCann swings through strike 1.
James McCann. Let me start that over again. James McCann swings and misses. Strike 1.
Just early 2000s, seeing that team. I remember we saw actually the Sea Dogs. We saw Hanley Ramirez. I got his autograph when he was in Double A at the time. And,
2-1 pitch, swing and a miss.
When we were young.
From McCain.
Mac, you know Drew Ron pretty good.
Come on over if you're watching the People Give It Show. Say hello in the chat.
He's going to be aggressive. He's going to attack. I got to play with him for a couple games in AAA, and obviously he's deserving of a spot here and an opportunity.
Holm is at 35 pitches, 2 outs. Make that 3 outs. And a 2. And a 2.
Stay aggressive and try to do some damage tonight in the ball game.
Thanks for doing this, Ryan. Congrats on Copper.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Ryan McKenna, Orioles outfielder, joins us here in a second. Maryland Lottery's fast play home run riches contest in the game. President Belker from Sykesville has won $500 for being selected. $500 more for every Orioles home run hit tonight. Play fast play home run riches bases loaded progressive ticket for a chance to win cash instantly at any FD Lottery retailer.
Well, that too.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300
Dude,
on
top-
TV and audio bundles.
top
Plus, 30-month financing is
of
available on qualifying
3,
Samsung TV
top
purchases.
of
Receive
3.
up to a $150 reward card for Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available on qualifying TVs. Plus,
Commercial,
free delivery
folks.
with qualifying Samsung
Commercial,
appliances. With store-wide 24-month
which I hate.
financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at
So,
NFN.
what was everybody watching today? Let me know in the chat what state you're watching from.
Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down.
What in the hell is Car Shield doing?
Protection through Car Shield.
Car Shield? I got 2 or 3. Shut up.
To save on expensive auto repairs.
I'll be right back.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, Tree Line Street.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan House.
It's lawn day, Sheila.
What the hell is this stupid? Come on.
Bit of an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook. Nothing's
I ain't just
At
come
least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. Since the dawn of man, getting help has been hard. Whether it's for ED.
But continues to play the field. Seemed to injure his left shoulder on a swing in the first inning. He is due up third in the bottom of the inning. He's in the field right now. Jose Fermin batting for St. Louis. 2 hitless innings so far for Kyle Gibson, who's walked 2, struck out 1, and picked up 5 of 6 outs on the ground. Cardinal rookie Fermin with a rare start. His 13th game of the year. 4 for 25. Fermin, a long-time member of the Cleveland minor league system. 7 years with the Guardians out of the Dominican Republic. Traded to the Cardinals for cash considerations this offseason. Well, Arenado has the night off for St. Louis. Tough series for Arenado. He's 2 for 8 with a walk, but committed an error in both games. 10 Gold Gloves to start in his first 10 years for Arenado. A weird defensive series for him. As for me, takes ball 2.
Yeah, throwing error in game 1 and a fielding error in game 2 last night. It's a good defense, though. I mean, these are 2 of the top defending teams in baseball when it comes to fielding percentage. Cardinals at 3, Orioles at 4.
Bouncing ball by Fermin. Will find it on Westberg, guys. No chance. Jose Fermin picks up his 5th big league hit. Today's live odds for Kyle Gibson's strikeouts. The over-under is set at 4.5. The under the favorite at -170. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and new customers can bet 5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Use promo code DIAMOND when you sign up. That's the first St. Louis hit. Pretty good runner. Fermin is out at first as Mason Wynn takes a strike. 3 steals in the minors this year, but 28 stolen bases a few years ago in the Cleveland minors for Jose Fermin. There's a bunt laid down by Wynn. And he is out 1-3. Well, it is almost time for the biggest weekend of the year here at Camden Yards. The O's and the Rays, the first and second place teams in the American League East. Tomorrow night is a 7:15 start time. Friday night sold out. Adam Jones retirement ceremony. Tickets going fast for Saturday at 7:05 and Sunday 1:35 as well. Go to Orioles.com/tickets for more. The series that could determine the division champ.
Yeah, the Rays have already won today, so the Orioles lead at 2.5 going into this game.
Orioles' magic number is down to 15. That's a combination of Oriole wins and Rays losses. With 18 games to go. That's ball 2 to Lars Nootbaar. There's one very important sidebar to that series. The Orioles need just 1 win to clinch the season series over the Rays. There are no more tiebreakers because of the wild card round of baseball. The O's lead the season series 6-3 against Tampa Bay. So if they win just one of the 4 games, any tie goes to the Orioles. Rolled over to first his first time, 3 for 11 with a double in the series. And Nootbaar gets a sweeper. It's an high and deep to center, but not deep enough. And the hit's there. And as Fermin goes to third, on a long and loud out number 2.
Yeah, it hit hard enough. 106 off the bat, but a little bit too much air underneath it.
We have not seen a lot of sweepers to lefties this year from Gibson. It's been by far his best pitch to righties. They got away with one there, and he's 1 out away from escaping the inning to it. Maybe the toughest out in the Cardinal lineup. Or Goldsman, who has struggled in these spots. but hasn't struggled in many spots over the years.
MVP in the National League last year. Well, he had an impressive swing last night in the first inning off of John Means. Fastball that was nowhere close to being a strike. Just about letter high over the heart of the plate, 94 miles an hour. He quickly turned it around for a homer.
John was really pleased with how he felt coming out of the start. I talked to him before the game today, and he said he felt great today, better than he even thought he would. And on the whole, was pleased with the start. That was a pitch he really just shook his head. It was so far above the plate. And that's Paul Goldschmidt, who was the 246th pick in 2009 and has pretty much demolished the first 245.
Yeah, he chokes up on that bat too. His bat, if you look at the knob of his bat, it's not really a knob. It's a little bit different. You don't see many guys' bats that are like his bat. It's real fat right at the end. See that? That's different. They got these bat places now where they custom make the bat to your grip and your feel. They balance it the way you want it. Gibson's been trying to live on the outside edge to the right-hander with that two-seam fastball. Strike out to Kisner to end the second. He likes to take that two-seamer started just off the outside edge and bring it over.
Two. Bouncing ball to second base. Westberg was shaded up the middle, and Gibson strands for me at third. That's three scoreless for Kyle Gibson. Bottom of the top of the O's lineup coming up.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card for Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs,
Kyle
you need
Gibson
every
is
advantage you
between
can
what the
get.
hell is this?
Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands
Come
when it
backwards,
breaks
stand
down,
backwards.
unless you get the
Walk
car
over to a
shield.
damn commercial.
That's the power to
What the
protect
hell are
yourself
they doing?
from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield. There's so many moving parts. A breakdown is going to happen.
Yeah.
Click or call now to set up repairs before your car breaks down.
Mom, we need to talk to you about yours.
Look, don't you think it's a little
What the hell?
Like right when you became a data leader?
He's a dictator, Mom.
I hate-
He's using
I got a
your
better
HMG
idea.
fiber.
Now that it has
I wonder what the hell they're yowling about upstairs. Hopefully we'll get them to come back here pretty damn shortly. And I'm gonna get some of these notifications out of my way. Bottom of three. Mateo Watchman. Buck at the puck, night.
The Orioles Hawaiian shirts. We love all the dogs. Portion of proceeds from the Park Nights benefit the Baltimore Humane Society and our friends at Baltimore Animal Rescue and Care Shelter. Cam again.
Ball upstairs. Ball one.
Orioles game pin two. It's just the best. Back-to-back Park Nights. If they can only be every night at every park, everywhere. We love it. Orioles hoping for a run against Drew Ron, former Oriole. For 2
Drew
days this
Ron,
year. Longtime
former
leader.
Oriole.
His fifth big league start. And a
Holy Mateo.
Yeah, no surprises by Rom so far. Pretty much doing what we thought he would do with his
Upstairs, ball two.
There's a lot of fastballs.
2 and 1.
Sweeper that the split behind that. Cardinals as a staff throw the second most percentage of fastballs anybody in baseball.
Ball 3.
Jorge Mateo has been playing a lot, but when he has been playing, he has been productive. His last 4 games, 3
Last
hits.
4 games, 3 hits, 3 walks, 2 steals, 5 runs.
When he gets on base, he is a difference maker.
Strike 2. 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wrong to him here.
Walk. Ha.
Fastball a little bit tight.
A little bit. Make that too tight.
Tonight's starting pitcher, Kyle Gibson, for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award, presented by Capital One. The Roberto Clemente Award recognizes players who best represent the game.
MLBOctober.com/Clemente21.
And positive contributions both on and off the field. You can vote today at MLBtogether.com/Clemente21.
Adley. Me. Mateo's on the 1. Boy, Mateo steals his 29th bag.
Big time jump. When you still off left hand, you are going on first move, and as soon as Rob even flinched, Mateo was off and moving. Make it steal number 29. All right, now Russell's got one job here. Try to get a ball to the right side. Pretty good hold with the second baseman Palacios is almost playing right behind second base.
Strike 1 after swinging a miss to Adley. Man.
Suffering a left shoulder injury on a swing in the first inning. He's touching his shoulder, received aggravated for 2 innings. Ramon Arias in his spot.
Oh, Mona Reyes is in his spot.
We have not seen a lot of first base for Ramon Arias this year, but he has played it some.
Mountcastle's due up.
Would be the usual first base pick, but with a lefty starter on the mound, Brandon Hyde wants to get Arias in there. First bomb to Richmond. And Adley strikes out on the sweep.
Strikeout. Adley Rutschman swinging. That's not what you wanted.
3 strikeouts tonight. Rob had 1 strikeout in his previous 2 starts combined. That's a really good sweep.
So Rutschman can't advance the runner. Mountcastle's night officially done after 3 innings in the field and 1 walk at the plate.
Ramon Reyes replaces
Dealt with vertigo this season.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Appears to be dealing with a left shoulder injury of some kind here. And Ramon Arias replaces him.
Strike 1. Bottom left corner.
Off night for the Orioles last night in these situations. Runners in scoring position.
Ha! I believe that.
Runners in scoring position, but only 1 for 12 last night.
Only? Oh boy. Strike 1.
Success on the outside parts of it.
That appears to be where he wants to throw his fastball, where he's most comfortable. So I'm wondering if the Orioles, especially the second time through, are going to start getting their toes a little bit more up on the plate and looking for that ball on the outside part of the plate.
And then he runs it in.
Strike 2. Out number 2.
Watch where Kisner is. Kisner, the catcher, is set up right back on the outside part of the plate. He puts that fastball back out there. There's Kisner. See, Kisner's out there. See, I had to reach way back, so that was a mistake. But the point is, he's still trying to get to the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, well, that's an understatement.
Former Orioles strikes out former Cardinal minor leaguer. 2 down, 1 on. Anthony Santander gets twisted and knotted.
Anthony Santander, the right fielder.
Joe Carver, who is the play umpire tonight.
Well, that too. He is the plate umpire.
Santander strikeout looking on a fastball away.
Anthony Santander is a strikeout looking back in the first.
There's another one.
There's another one. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh. They win tonight. Possible they could clinch the home. AL something
Fastball. He is just pounding
division.
at 92.
92.2 foul tip.
It's 92. For whatever reason, the Orioles not picking it up as of yet.
She allowed a 370 average on 778 slugging in the first four. It has been a dominant force tonight.
Pop fly, out of play, souvenir.
Santander has been an extra base machine. Boy, he has been wearing out some doubles. 36 doubles. Ties the third best.
36 doubles.
64 extra base hits
36 extra base hits.
in the American League.
Leads the AL. I think.
Mateo is second.
Mateo at second.
Orioles' fastest player out there in scoring position as Anthony takes one up and away.
Anthony takes one up and away. Shoots one foul.
That did not appear to be where Drew Ron wanted to throw that sweeper. Santander late on it. No's fourth round pick 5 years ago.
Bills took him in the fifth round 5 years ago.
Mentioned earlier, it was Kyle Gibson's 291st big league start. It is Drew Rom's fifth.
He's had 2 starts against the Pirates.
Rom is at
Against the Phillies.
56 pitches to 2 1/3. Really making him look.
Santander's running full. Here's what the Orioles did last night, and it was quite an anomaly compared to those previous 2 weeks' worth of games. Dropped to second in baseball. OPS with runners in scoring position, 844, only behind Atlanta.
Yeah, well, that too.
This will be the ninth pitch.
The ninth pitch. Got him.
Drew Rom strikes out.
Drew Rom wins that battle. As I take a 30-second
These nominees for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award presented
commercial.
For his 9th strikeout of the game.
Kind of came up in that kind of family where it was public service. It's more than just a thank you.
Vote now for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One and be entered for a chance to win 2 World Series tickets. Visit MLBtogether.com/Clemente21 for your chance to win.
It was 1995, and something was brewing at Coors Field.
What a bright night. Do you see this? This is history. A player this good only comes around once in a blue moon.
Blue Moon was born in a ballpark.
I don't need to hear this damn song.
The change that people go through here, I I can't imagine that you see it anywhere
Yeah,
else.
well,
It
that's
doesn't
dumb
matter.
commercial.
Hard.
I like this commercial.
We love our
Inside
house.
the
It's on a
U.S.
great
Navy.
block, tree line streets.
The neighbors are observant.
Presented by Defender. Well, Westbrook with a nice pick. That ball came up and cut it loose, Georgie, and cut it loose. He does with the Orioles' 127th double play of the year, 8th most returned in Major League Baseball. Well, Kyle Gibson, how about 22 double plays behind him this year?
Most of any American League, and here's your new first baseman.
Yeah, Ramon Urias. He's been over there a few times. As you mentioned, not a ton of reps over there. A little bit different glove. Used to a smaller glove over at third base. A little bit bigger glove now.
Tonight now marks Ramon's 12th game at first base this year, his 5th off the bench.
Yeah.
For those of you just joining us, you missed Ryan Mountcastle leave the game with an apparent
1-0
left shoulder injury.
to
Took one at bat,
Wilson.
grimaced after walking.
Wasn't a dive or anything. It was just a simple swing, and he foul tipped it. He didn't totally miss it.
Ground ball.
Something
Something
activated
to you is
in that shoulder. Boy, Kyle Gibson, a ground ball machine so far.
Kyle Gibson, a ground ball
This year's
machine.
2024 Birdland memberships are on sale now. And for 6 more days, you can get access to 2023 postseason tickets. So don't delay. Other benefits include an increased discount up to 30% off concessions and merch, Birdland rewards, and more. Go to Orioles.com/membership on a flex or reserve membership today.
Gibson's got 10 outs so far. 8 on the ground ball.
Gibson has 10 of them
1
so
fly
far.
ball and 1 strikeout.
Good hitter Tyler O'Neill rounded out his first time to third.
Swinging, man.
There's the sweeper.
Alright, good.
You said early on the sinker was the pitch you were looking for. How has Kyle Gibson's sinker been in your eyes?
It's been good. I mean, he's
1-1.
for the most part down at the bottom of the zone.
Kyle
He's
Gibson has
grab that
gone
four-seamer
50.
and throw it
Good
up,
pitches.
or throw the four-seamer. And sometimes a two-seamer up. He wants to have that
Right.
next. You can imagine
Two.
the next. He wants that sinker
1 and
going
2.
into the righties and backdoor, and then the slider and that sweeper behind him. And the sweeper's been the pitch for him all year long. It was just a pitch that he picked up about this time last year, September of last year, when he was with the Phillies. He started throwing the sweeper. It has become his best pitch. We'll take a look at it. This is the strikeouts. 48 strikeouts from that sweeper. So he came in with 140
48
strikeouts on the season,
on that
48
sweeper.
of which you can see a lot of them
If
right
you're
there.
watching that video,
Down
give
and
it so
away
come
to
on
right
in,
hand.
leave a comment, leave it. Say hi. Where you from? Where you watching from?
You wanted it.
He thought that was strike
Some
three.
Barber said it was either low or outside.
But it's about as good as you can throw one. But again, it's down low, and he wants it right there. It had the height, maybe a half a ball to a ball off the outside part of the plate.
What the hell was that? Caught the ball.
O'Neill left side.
Line drive, left field, ball, foul ball.
What we saw in that StatCast visualization, maybe only about a quarter of those strikeouts in the strike zone.
Yeah, well,
Why is it
that's
so
it.
effective when it's so far out of the zone?
Because it comes in and it looks just like that fastball. And because he throws a lot of fastballs to the right handers on the outside part of the plate, he starts that fastball, same window to the sweeper right behind him. Instead of one going left to right, the sweeper's going right to left.
What?
I mean, he's the definition of a sinker slider pitcher. That's what he is.
He pitched to O'Neill. Another sweeper.
Another sweeper.
Breaking
Fly
balls
ball.
in that sequence. And Aaron Hicks.
Aaron
receives
Hicks
the
makes
second.
that play.
It's a pitch he only throws 18% of the time, a sweeper, and less than the sinker. But it's the ability to pound you with sinkers and then change the sweeper that's been so effective for Gibson this year. Richie Palacios.
Holy shit!
Good grief.
Good grief!
There's Palacios.
Body in Towson tonight.
Palacios, a former Towson Tiger
Bali
baseball star.
and Cassiola.
Major League home run coming in yesterday. He has 3 in his last
Yes,
5 trips to
3
the plate.
And look, he's covered everything.
home
right now.
runs in his last 5
It was a
games.
mini curveball by Means, a curveball yesterday.
Holy
Lopez.
crap.
This is a missed spot right here, but can't sit well
He
to the
just-
outside part of the plate. This is a fastball right in the heart of the plate. Palacios.
Bang! Out of here.
There's now 3.
Good guy, ball.
Amazing. Playing today in part because Nolan Gorman suffered right hamstring tightness. That's why he played yesterday. Came in the game.
395 feet away.
Suffered right hamstring tightness. Palacios, who had brief time in the big leagues last year, didn't hit a home run, had 1 in his first 15 games this year.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
How about this kid?
What?
Strike to Jordan Walker. Palacios after the game called it the best accomplishment of his career. He said he didn't think he'd ever had a 2-homer game at
I'm done.
Cleveland. By the way, his brother Joshua, who plays for the Pirates, also homered yesterday. Joshua had a steal, an outfield assist, and a home run, which, according to our friends at Stats, had never happened before. There had never been a combination of brothers with that kind of a day. 3 homers, a steal, and an outfield assist. That's ball 4 to Walker. That's the 3rd walk for the Cardinals, and Jordan Walker's 2nd. 4th inning brought to you by our Baltimore area Toyota dealers. For legendary safety and reliability, choose Toyota, and let's go places. Richie Palacios starting to hit like that, man, and that statue right there.
Palacios fits right into this lineup. It's a team, for the most part, this year, the Cardinals, that haven't been able to group a lot of base hits together, but what they do well, one of the best teams in baseball, they can hit it out of the ballpark. Already more homers this year than what they hit last year.
Here's a visit from Chris Holt. Not a ton of 3-walk starts for Kyle Gibson this year. 30 starting on the 7th time he's walked 3 or more. His season high is just 4.
And all 3 of the walks have been against right-handed hitters, too. He's pitched Jordan Walker very, very carefully. Walker's walked twice now. Once in the 2nd, once here in the 4th.
Andrew Kisner. Strike on a sweeper. Just 2 hits for the Cardinals. 3 walks. Palacios home run, the only score of the game. St. Louis scores first for the 3rd straight game.
What we haven't seen from Gibson tonight is the changeup much at all. That's a pitch he typically throws as much as he throws a sweeper. Throws a changeup coming in 18% of the time, the sweeper 18% of the time, but I haven't seen a lot of changeups yet. Heavy fastballs to the outside part. And that sweeper behind it. On his cutter a little bit more. See the changeup, 1.5% tonight.
That measures out to only 1 changeup so far. Right field, Kisner. Richie Palacios show who rolls on here in Baltimore. His 3rd home run of the series, the Cardinals strike first.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
On game day, home is more than an address. It's a ritual.
Here at Nissan, we make cars the thrill experience that's built for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. Improvement against breaking balls, but you think a big part of your season?
I definitely think so. I mean, there was a time a couple years ago he had trouble with the breaking ball. Not so much this year. He hit pretty good, 248 the first 4 months of the season, but even better the last two. Hit it 20 points better than what he did last year. So, yeah, I mean, that's I remember a couple years ago, Brandon Hyde talked about Austin Hayes, and he said, look, he's a very good fastball hitter, but what he's got to do more consistently to be an everyday player at the big league level, he's got to be able to handle the off-speed stuff a little bit better, and he's certainly been working in that direction. 20 points higher the last 2 months versus the first 4.
Trying to solve Drew Robber with his walk 3 on no hits through 3. 5 strikeouts for Rob. He's after taking a breaking ball strike. Will, line one just foul off the split. Still a great fastball hitter, 325 average. 496 slugging against Austin Hayes.
No doubt, fastball is his strength. And really, fastball for the Orioles is their strength, too. When you look at high-velocity fastball this year, the Orioles are right at the top of the list, 95 and above. Nobody hits fastballs at a higher average than what the Orioles do.
Those numbers against breaking balls, though, have gone up significantly. 64-point jump in batting average from 2 years ago. Maybe the Orioles have been thrown off the last 2 nights because the starters are throwing too slow. Wainwright, 5 innings, 2 runs yesterday. Hayes over to third. That's Fermin. That's another out. Sunday afternoon, the Orioles will close this 4-game series with Tampa Bay at 1:35, and it is cap day. The first 20,000 fans, 15 and over, receive an Orioles exclusive cap presented by DAP. Buy your tickets now at Orioles.com/tickets. And buy them quickly with Friday night's game already sold out as part of this crucial 4-game series with Tampa Bay. Another first pitch strike dropped in by Drew Robb.
Look. Nothing. Cards.
Who strikes out his former minor league teammate.
Yeah. In the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, definitely clean up by an aisle 2 for the Chiefs. Westbrook is at the plate.
450 innings pitched in the minor leagues. That's in 5 years. He struck out 532.
And another one tonight. That's 6.
That's 6.
And
K's
a few
gonna.
times tonight he's thrown a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Again, look, here's the rings. Now that being dotted perfectly right on the inside part of that two-seam fastball.
That's 4 strikeouts in the last 5 batters.
Woo!
6 ties his season high at his 5th.
Gunnar Hendo, ball 1.
Ball 1 to Gunnar Henderson. Again, never a hard thrower, but always a big strikeout pitcher. More than a strikeout an inning his last 4 minor league years. Henderson slices one the other way.
Hendo slices one the other way, and that's the inning. Drew Rom through 4 innings. It's 1-0 Redbirds.
Combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs. You need every advantage you
You're a
can.
Cardinal fan, come on in. You're a Baltimore Orioles fan, come on in.
Car shield advantage. That's the power to protect
If you like
yourself
baseball,
from expensive
come
repairs.
on in.
Just call Car Shield.
If you like what we're doing here on this channel,
You're out of warranty.
come on in.
Needs protection through Car
We
Shield.
always like to
Because
meet
with so
and
many
greet
moving
and
parts,
have a good time with new people.
click or
If
call
this is
now
your
to
first
save
time,
expensive auto
hit that
repairs
like button,
before
hit
your
that
car breaks
subscribe
down.
button.
We love our house.
It
It's on a
doesn't
great block,
cost
Tree Line
any.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan
We do
house.
not ask,
Sheila, and the leaves are piling up.
Bit of an eyesore.
I'll say.
but whatever you can do, but just remember, any like and subscribe helps. And watch time helps
Saves us a ton.
this channel.
They bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged
Injury update.
For bundling
Orioles first baseman Ryan Mountcastle left the game due to an injury shoulder.
We do offer everything. I mean, have you seen our menu?
Yeah, well, I already knew that.
The people make the place. The warmth I experience here, I don't experience.
What in the heck? Yeah. God damn it, QT. Oh. No comment.
Make a difference. And by American Standard Air, find your local independent American Standard Air dealer at MidAtlanticComfort.com. Downtown of the harbor lit up beautifully on this Wednesday night. There you go. Cut candy in the front.
Right on Dad's tie. Yep, right on Dad's tie.
Cotton candy in front and right on Dad's thigh. Hendo.
Got the Orioles hat, got the business attire. I'd like to remember for that kid. Big chunk of Tar Heel cotton candy.
Tar Heel. Cotton candy here. Get your cotton candy here. Get your cotton candy here. Me, good baseman for the Cards. Redbirds. Ball 3. Okay, Gibson, what the hell are you doing? Did you lose your damn control again? Do I need to come over there and smack the crap out of you? Real pitch. High strike. 3-1 the count for me. Okay, nice go, bear hat. Get your bear hat.
3 struck out 1. It's a double play ground ball. Ground ball to short from Fermin.
Ground ball to short. From me to your ears. Out number 1. Let's go, Baltimore. Soak it in. Meet the Bud and Mr. Splash.
Fans have the opportunity to take photos and get soaked by Mr. Splash. And all fans will receive a special ticket offer to a select Orioles home game in September. Visit Orioles.com/soakitin for more information on upcoming events. This Tuesday night, the Orioles will be in their final road trip of the regular season. There's the bird bath. Hoping to get ignited tonight. Still without a hit against Rob.
Strike one.
3 times. Mason Wynn, 2 for 7, a walk, a sack bunt in the series. Wynn hooks 1-2. Henderson.
Win.
Kyle Gibson continues to.
Kyle Gibson still.
14 out so far.
Someone has just said, "Attaboy!"
3 fly ball outs and 1 strikeout.
And 1 home run given up. Oh boy, it's going to be a long day for Kyle Gibson and the big orange O's. The old buds. Kind of like the red buds. All except for, instead of the red buds, they're the orange buds. You guys see what I did there? That's a ball. 1 and 0. Not count. What now? God damn him. Oh, 5.
Top through the order. Here's Newbar, one of the 2.
Here's
one of the
Newbar.
3, beg your pardon.
Lance Newball
Newbar swings through a cutter.
swings through a cutter. 1. Come on, Gibson. 1 more out, and then we're out of this mess. Strike 2 as he pitches, kicks, and deals.
Gibby's got some really good action that second tonight. It's got that late downward movement.
Yeah, well, that too.
Starts an ERA of 8.16 for Kyle Gibson. Really good start in there against Toronto. Some very tough ones against Seattle and the White Sox. It's trending in the right direction. Big time there.
Yeah.
Gibson just paints a 2-seam fastball right on the inside part of the plate. Orioles need some run.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFN.
I want to see what the play is.
Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. T-Mobile has.
Well, I got good news and I got bad news. You're a Philly fan, you're down 4-1. If you're a Braves fan, you're winning 4-1.
Dude, it was 8.5 minutes. I didn't even get to finish my burrito.
Technology lets you vacation in space, but to get work done on Earth, you need more than technology. You need CDW.
So with the Cisco hybrid work environment, we can deliver the same network experience to all your offices, securely connecting your team from anywhere.
Houston, we have a solution.
You get it, Greg. You've been to space.
Cisco makes hybrid work possible. CDW makes it powerful.
Check out tonight's T-Mobile coverage.
Yeah.
And we take you back to Ryan Mountcastle. Watch the reaction to that swing in the first inning, touching the left shoulder. He would stay in the game for 2 innings before leaving with what has now been officially ruled left shoulder discomfort.
Left shoulder
He
discomfort.
was standing out at first base. We would have to play defense after that swing. It wasn't a swing and a miss. He got a piece of it, found it straight back.
Rodriguez replaced him in the third inning. And the Orioles still do not have a hit against Drew Rom. 3 walks, 6 strikeouts for Drew Rom in his 5th big league start. 1-1 for Aaron Hicks.
The Orioles got the right guy to play. Aaron Hicks has been hitting some left-handers since he joined the Orioles. Batting .410 now.
Kuna
16
Matata.
for 39 with 3 homers.
That must be only one thing. It must be at the top of the order for you, all you Braves fans.
Hicks pops it up, drifting out of play.
Aaron Hicks has been hitting it, folks. He's coming off the IL. 4 multi-hit games in his last 6. He has been really, really good. That's from the left side and the right side. The game won this series a hustle double. Got the second base with 2 out. Adam Frazier drove him in. Been playing left field, right field, over the center field.
That's over to short base.
1 out.
And the second time through the order, Drew Robb has got 7 up and 7 down.
Second time through the order. Has gone 7 up, 7 down. Both. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick shower. There's going to get too many damn commercials on my way. I mean, ads. I mean, notifications. Damn planes. I'm going to put that up. Oh.
Drew Robb added to the 40-man roster this offseason. The Orioles were concerned he might be a 40-man or Rule 5 candidate for some team. And he is one of the best game of his young big league career right now.
Yeah.
Another ground out.
Another ground out.
2/3 no hit over Drew Robb.
Good no hit baseball. Drew Robb.
He's not throwing it hard. We saw a couple of 94s early, but there's been almost no hard contact in this game. The Orioles haven't hit a ball over 100 miles per hour, only 2 hard-hit balls. And Mateo's not even close. What we have here, a little caricature station.
Look at Reed. Oh, Reed loves it. He likes it. Or maybe he's marketing his own picture.
Yeah,
I'm kind of scared.
Maybe he's a little worried that there's an imposter. The artist is too good. And we'll get the caricature artist to come up here and give us some self-portraits later. Once he's done with
We may have the same reaction when we see ours.
Boy, I still love it too. You ever have one of those taken on vacation or theme
Yeah,
park
I
somewhere?
think so. Many, many years ago.
Yeah.
At Disney World.
You didn't keep it around though.
No, not last time.
Not hanging up on the
Like I was sitting by the kids. The kids wanted to do it, so they had to do it too.
Whitfield again from its tail. Here comes Walker. Lost his hat. Couldn't find the ball.
That's a big man right there.
Let's go back to him. Let's check it out. Oh, he's working quickly now. Oh, no, this is a different one. Well, they're still working quickly. Granular attention to detail, a little bit over the gloves. So the Ron Ross stuffed on painting right here. A few little trees in here. Happy accident. Nothing but fastballs to Jorge Mateo.
That's kind of what the scouting report said coming in. Remember, it's a sample size. Only 4 starts for Ron coming into this start tonight. And it was 68% fastball. And it feels like that's not where it's been.
Toward the middle, sliding play, Palacios, and Mateo beats it out. Finally, an Oriole hit, It comes from Ray Mateo, hustling out a ground ball to the fifth.
Boy, what an effort that was by Palacios. You know, Jorge Mateo can pick him up and put him down a slide and all in one motion at one hopper. And Burleson on the back end. Look at Georgie looking at the ball. He knows he's got to go, and go he did. And I mean, just in time. First base hit for the Orioles United, an infield hit, and maybe that's the one that's going to get this offense going.
If Richie Palacios had gotten the out there, we may have had to just stop the game and slide him into the Hall of Fame. His first start of the season at second base, he almost made a Gold Glove play to throw out one of baseball's fastest runners. But by a fraction of a cent, the Orioles have their stolen base leader on at first, already with a steal tonight. And one for Adley Rutschman. What can the Orioles do differently third time through?
For me, I'm still looking for the, obviously throwing a lot of fastballs. I'm still looking, although he's got a couple of pitches on the inside part of the plate, the majority of his fastballs, I would say 9 out of 10, have been to the outside part of the plate.
That is a slow one, and it is a low one.
But it's only when you get the count like it is right now. You get yourself in a hitter's count, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, where you can actually look for a ball in a certain area, a certain quadrant of the strike zone, and try to attack that pitch in that area.
Rutschman off the end of the bat into right field. And Drew Rock works around a single. What a performance this is. 5 one-hit innings for the former Oriole. 1-0 Cardinals.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFN.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Here are the National League East nominees for the 2023 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One.
You didn't think he would? He just did. A 2-run homer. And he put the Braves on top again.
It's his second home run of this game.
It's Lindor with a chance to be the hero. Hit the runs and slide. Base hit. And the Mets win it. Francisco Lindor.
Josiah Gray will be visiting with kids at the University of Maryland Children's Hospital, part of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Here's a virtual reality headset that Starlight and the Orioles donated to the hospital as part of the visit. Month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Childhood cancer is the second leading cause of death by disease in children ages 1 to 14. Friday, September 30th, the Orioles will provide the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation with tickets to that night's game. Appreciate DL and the Bird showing up, helping out. Spirit of some kids, sending all our best to all the folks there, all the children suffering from cancer. Unspeakable fate. And thanks to the Orioles for what they've done to raise money, raise awareness. All of Major League Baseball, we've seen support throughout this month. No trend. There's a good cutter from Kyle Gibson, who has been outdueled by Drew Ron, but only barely. 2 hits, 3 walks, and 5 innings of 1-run ball.
Yeah, it's been good. Really good. I mean, this is the Kyle Gibson in the first 2 months of the season. The first 2 months of the season were Kyle Gibson's very best too. He pitched to a 3.38 ERA in April in 5 starts, and in 6 starts. month of May, he pitched to a 3.8 ERA.
Big chase to strike 3 in the dirt. Kyle Gibson strikes out last year's MVP to start the 6th.
Outstanding here. 2 strikes, you start in the zone, and this thing just dips down and away.
That's the 3rd strikeout for Kyle.
That's the good K for Kyle.
87 pitches, 5 in the 3rd. Burleson to Jordan Mateo shorts.
Jimmy could use a quick one here. If he can find a way to quickly get rid of Tyler O'Neill, maybe he comes back out for the 7th. Well, there is some activity in that Oriole bullpen.
Tyler O'Neill's grounded out to 3rd. Right out to center as well.
There's the Oriole bullpen, D.L. Hall. He's getting heated up now. Every day well. Right-hander getting heated up as well. All of a sudden, the sweeper and the breaking balls look to be the best for Gibson. They've been all night long. If this is Gibson's last inning, it's been a good one so far. To me, he's even finishing stronger than when he started.
Another sweeper. Last time Kyle Gibson made it through a start, allowing only 1 run, July 31st at Toronto. 1 run in 6+ innings there.
He's looking for back-to-back quality starts, which is a big number.
There's 1-2 to O'Neill. And he struck him out swinging. Kyle Gibson with a fine finish, retiring his last civic.
Well, Spearman, you got him, and Kyle Gibson had a couple of really good breaking balls tonight. Cards up 1.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
On game day, home is more than an address. It's a ritual. A symbol. A feeling in the air. MasterCard's tools empower the small businesses at the heart of every home game. The feeling of home, priceless.
Meet the Chevy CR2 family. They'll never let you down. With features like DSSV dampers, MT tires, and an off-road performance display.
This is text line to increase mental health awareness for free 24/7 confidential support in English and Spanish. Text MLB to 741-741. Out of the 6th inning in Baltimore, pitcher's duel between Kyle Gibson, first-year Oriole, and Drew Ron, former Oriole. Kevin Brown, Ben McDonald, Ron Long, Mass and crew with you. Kyle Gibson finished 6 innings. Is he done?
I love this. Skipper Brendan Hyde, check it out. I'm good. Kyle Gibson recognizes the situation. And the situation is, bullpen's a little bit short right now. A lot of use the last 2 or 3 games. And Gibby knows that. He's at 92 pitches, but he said, I am good, Skip. I got 3 more in me. 3 more outs, that is.
He may want to have 3 more innings in him over Kyle Gibson. Retired 7 straight. Now the O's need some offense. They haven't had a lick of it against Drew Rock. And Ramon Arias' pop-up will fade into the stands.
Well, you mentioned there's not been a lot of loud contact at all. I mean there's been some swings where you could just tell the Oriole hitters are not picking the ball up very well. Lawrence and King, that St. Louis bullpen getting heated up. Right-hander or left-hander. King threw last night.
89th pitch for Rom. And he strikes out Arias. That is 7 strikeouts for Drew Rom.
Let's go, go. Right, come on, tell them out, whatever you want to call them. But let's go. Get fired up. We got only 4 left.
12 swings and misses for the O's. And a foul ball off the bat of Santander.
And Rob did have 10 walks. He had 10 walks in 17 innings coming in, which is not a good number. But if you look at him as a whole and what he's done in the minor leagues, we're talking about the innings that he threw in the minor leagues, 450 of them. He only walked 162, so that is a really good number.
Well, credit to him. The Orioles continue to be late on fastballs. He just keeps throwing them. Velocity on everything is up tonight. Spin rate on all his pitches is up tonight from season average. I'm sure it must mean something to him, whether he admits it or not, to be pitching against a team that traded him.
Absolutely.
Belted left field by Santander. That is a hard hit ball. That is an extra base hit. That is the moment the Orioles have been waiting for. Anthony Santander's 37th double.
Another double, another extra base hit. Extra base hit for Anthony Santander, and this one 110 off the bat. That is a rocket. Trying to come inside. That ball was inside. Borderline strike, but Anthony Santander pulls those hands in and puts a barrel on it. So a 1-out double here in the bottom of the 6th. That is the tie-in run out at second base.
And the first hard hit ball to the outfield allowed by Drew Robb will be the last. 5 and a third innings pitched. Ollie Barnwell will take the ball with a peg to the chest of Drew Robb, whose 5th major league start was a memorable one. It's up to the Cardinal bullpen now in a 1-0 game.
Cardinal bullpen now in a 1-0 game.
At NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card for Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
No monkey. Hey, TV. Stop all the damn commercials.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of the joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckleballer and a catcher walk into a ballpark.
The 3-year-old left-hander, and what a night it was for him. Facing his former team, he kept shoving and shoving fastballs down the Orioles. He really did a good job of throwing that fastball to the outside part of the plate and a couple of sweepers on the inside part of the plate. But he owned down and away to the right-handers. Occasionally came inside with his fastball, but it was a career high for him. And only his fifth start of strikeouts. It was 2 out into the 5th inning before the Orioles got their first base hit. So 7 punch-outs. He walked 3. Only allowed 2 hits in 5 1/3. It's time for Casey Lawrence to come in behind Drew Romo. He will inherit a runner at second base. Anthony Santander's double and just 1 out. Lawrence making his 7th appearance of the year. 16 innings, 12 punch-outs. Lawrence hitting .306 off the right-hander Lawrence.
Cardinals bullpen got hit hard Monday. 4 runs allowed, 3 2/3. Yesterday, we shut down the game with 4 scoreless. Lawrence first out of the pen tonight, and he begins with a slider outside to Austin Hayes.
Sinking fastball and a 4-seamer for Lawrence. About 50% fastballs on the slider. Occasional sweeper and changeup as well.
That's the sweeper, and that was swung through by Hayes. So it looked like a pretty close check swing.
Hayes certainly didn't think so.
Austin's fly out to center, grounded out to third. 3 straight breaking balls for him. Casey Lawrence, often a long man, a starter in the minor leagues. Career Major League ERA of 6.47 in 50 games, but he's now a leverage guy in this banged-up bullpen. Old in his last 3 outings. He's pitched in the middle to late innings with leads, and he's doing so again. Get back of Drew Romo. Here's a 3-1. Finally, a fastball.
That's a tough one to handle. Jacob Webb continues to get loose scores. All breaking balls away to that 2-seam fastball right to the inside part. Gets kept back 3-2.
Santander dancing up second, and that is not close. Ball for Austin Hayes, the Orioles' 4th walk. For the first time tonight, the Orioles have 2 runners on base at the same time. Brandon Hyde has some left-handed options, but he'll stick with Jordan Westburg. 1-0 Cardinals on a Richie Palacios 4th inning home run. So the winner goes the series. Westburg reaches out, hooks one to the left. O'Neal started back, but he has plenty of time. Jordan is 0 for 3, and there are 2 outs in the 6th. Catch Orioles baseball anytime, anywhere on the Bassett app. Watch games live and receive expert analysis and player stats all on the palm of your hand. Don't miss a pitch. Download the Bassett app today.
All right, it's gunner time.
If you're wearing orange, you don't mind seeing this guy at the plate. Well, 1-2 Henderson. He has turned it up a notch this year in the big moments. 8 of his 25 home runs, 2 out scoring position situations. Henderson got a changeup.
Check out these numbers since August the 18th. These are AL ranks. Batting average 8th, OPS 8th, extra base hits 1st, and runs scored first 2. And you're right. It seems like when the lights get the brightest, Gunnar Henderson performs the best.
1-1 pitch. 2-1. His numbers in his last 23 games, he's played every one of them. He's gone from the Rookie of the Year frontrunner by a bit to the undisputed Rookie of the Year, putting out one of the best rookie seasons in franchise history. Henderson, center field off the end of the bat. Here comes Newbar. The inning is over. The Orioles stranded 2 more. They have left 6. They have scored none, and they trail into the 7th.
Shelves. Shelves smart enough to see, sense, react, restock. So Caramel's world is always there for the taking.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFN.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Mom, we need to talk to you about Yorgos.
Look, don't you think it's a little odd he showed up in your life right when you became a gigillionaire?
He's a gig digger, Mom. He's using you for your AT&T fiber.
Now that it has hyper gig speeds, he spends half the day shirtless playing VR games.
Kids, why do you think I became a gigillionaire in the first place?
Yes, I am your.
Rays win today. Home run by Randy Rosarita in the top of the 9th inning. They win 5-4. And the Mariners hold the Angels. The Mariners is right smack dab in the middle of that wild card and AL West race as well. Up next on O's Extra, presented by PHC, we have ourselves an old-fashioned pitcher's duel. Birds are trying to get something going on offense, even runners on base. And we'll hear from Brandon Hyde after the game. O's Extra, presented by PNC after the game right now. Kevin Brown and Ben McDonald with Orioles baseball.
Rob, I really thought you were going to say a dogfight here, but unlike me, you resisted the bark of the
dog. I resisted. The pitcher's duel is what I was going to go with. A dogfight is to be more scoring.
Yeah, it's only been a dogfight if the dogs are the pitchers.
The dogs are winning.
Do you have any predictions for the 7th inning tonight, by the way?
I failed last night, so I won't go 7th inning, but I will say this.
Don't give up, Rob. Don't give up.
Birds win 3-1.
All right. Here we go. There it is. He's in the book again. This could be your night, I think.
This could be my night. Either that or retire.
Don't retire. Now the Orioles have to score 3.
3-1. 3-1
pressure. 3-2, are you coming back?
As long as the Birds win, I'll come. Orioles win. 2 Birds teams.
That's true.
Orioles win 3-1. Yeah, 3-2. I'll come back to you.
All right, the right color Birds. Thank you, Rob. All right. Richie Palacios, a slow ground ball on the game's only run scorer and run producer. Palacios rounds out to Jordan Westbrook. So Kyle Gibson back out for the 7th inning, showing some leadership and showing off some really sharp stuff as this game's gone along.
I think he's gotten sharper. It is 3rd and final walk in the 4th inning, and since then, he has retired, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row now.
Here's the last Cardinal to reach, Jordan Walker. Walker angles the bat down, but holds on to the swing. Wait, hold on a second. There's a very delayed check there by Sean Barker. I don't even know if Jim Wolf made a call at first, but it is ball one. 2 walks for the aptly named right fielder. Well, this has been a terrific turnaround for Kyle Gibson, who came into the game with one of the worst ERAs in the majors in all games, 5.69. Tied a season high, 11 outs on the ground. 4 strikeouts, 3 have come in the last 5 batters.
Yeah, I felt like he started to turn the corner his last time out against the Angels. They gave up 3 runs in 6 innings, but it was a huge step in the right direction.
We don't know what kind of a role Kyle Gibson will have in the postseason. Seems likely he'll have some kind of a role, starter or long man. Walker to right center field. Aaron Hicks drifting back. Aaron Hicks is there. Now a 100 pitch. Kyle Gibson records his 20th out. This cover of telecast is presented by authority of the Orioles and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Orioles. Another Bark of the Park night. T-shirts, bandanas, all kinds of fun dog clothing. And then hopefully our furry friends can leave home with a series win. Ball one for Andrew Kisner. Still pumping 94 at Kyle Gibson on the 101st pitch of the night.
It's been impressive. And it's been just what Brandon Hyde needed to. Length from his start. We said going in, look, Gibson can get 7 innings. We will take 7 innings. He is just 1 out away from getting there.
Pitching in a close game for once.
Yeah, normally he gets the run support, and that's how you win a lot of ball games. You got to pitch good first of all, then you got to get some run support. See Gibson a little over 6.5 runs per game. Kramer, he pitches nearly 6. Radish up there as well. How about that? 94. So that's his best fastball, or ties his best fastball velocity. He's 103 pitches in now. Pitch count got up in the 4th, 21, but he's settled in nicely here, the 5th, 6th, and the 7th.
That is fair. Just tucked it inside the chalk line by Kisner. Santon near to the ball in the right field corner. It's too late. A double for Andrew Kisner is the Cardinals' first hit since the 4th.
Boy, that wasn't a bad pitch at all. Fastball around the inside part. That's going to be the end of the night, it looks like, for Gibson. Watch this pitch. Two-seam fastball. It's in on the hands with a nice inside-out swing. And I mean, it looked like it just peppered the line right down the right field line. Yep, you see the white chalk fly up.
So a dusty double does in Gibson after 6 2/3. Just what the Orioles needed. Some late from their starter. A fabulous night for Kyle Gibson.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Orioles 2 swings away. He tried history for Albert Pujols.
When you're on the road, you'll be glad you chose T-Mobile, covering more highway miles with 5G than anyone. And when you're stuck, help will be there soon, because AAA also chose T-Mobile as their wireless partner. See why the companies you trust choose T-Mobile.
Shelves. Shelves smart enough to see. Scent. React. Restock. So Caramel Swirl is always there for the team.
Tip of the cap to the fans, and what an outing it was for the veteran. 6 2/3 he goes, only allows 3 hits to 1 run, a solo home run by Palacios, walked 3 and punched out 4. 104 pitches, 60 of which were strikes, and he was a ground ball machine. He collected 11 of his 20 outs with the ground ball. Now it's time for Jacob Webb, between the Angels and Orioles, making his 48th appearance of the year. 52 punch outs and 47 to third walks, hitting 191 off the right-hander. Well, 15 of his 18 appearances for the Orioles have been scoreless. They'll lead to Strand. That runner out at second base.
Last 3 nights, the Orioles starters had gone respectively 4 1/3, 4 1/3, 3 1/3. Moving backwards. 6 2/3 for Gibson today. Webb is on to face Fermin. And dart a fastball right in there. 4th game in 6 days for Jacob. He has not been thrilled with some of his recent outings. It feels like after watching some film, he's focused, his mechanics are good, he's ready for a strong stretch run. And he's off to a strong start here, jumping out 0-2 against Fermin. 18 games to go, and Jacob Webb has put himself in prime position to be a high leverage reliever in the postseason roster. We still don't know if that will include Felix Bautista, who did play catch again today, and has been playing catch several times over the last week. Breaking ball, but foul. Bautista is still attempting to slowly return from a UCL injury. He's been playing catch with what appears to be slightly increasing intensity, but still a ways away from getting back into a game. Up the ladder and Webb burns Fermin. Jacob Webb with a big strikeout to Strand and Kisner. And hold Kyle Gibson's line at 1 run. Craig Kings do up 6, McCann, Mateo. Total runs, live odds when we return. DraftKings Sportsbook makes it easy to bet. Download the app and get your bets in now.
It's time for the great mascot race. Ready, set, go. And they're off. Look at them go, folks. They're neck and neck. The crowd goes wild. Down the home stretch. Here they go. Here's the crowd. It's over. Congratulations on winning the great mascot race.
That neighbor is hot. That's my husband. What? It's the Inspire implant he got. He's not struggling with CPAP anymore. Oh, that wrist is working wonders for him. And for me. Gotta go. Naughty girl. Hi, sweetie. Here comes the choo-choo train of love.
Inspire Sleep Apnea Innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Tourists. Tourists that turn into scientists. Tourists taking photos that are analyzed by AI. So researchers can help life underwater flourish.
Home is more than an address. It's a ritual, a symbol, a feeling. MasterCard empowers the small businesses at the heart of every home game. The feeling of home, priceless.
Sunday, from home plate to fashion plate, go behind the scenes on Inside Stitch at 11 Eastern. Then baseball cards take center stage. Join Craig Amsinger for a look at all things cardboard on MLB's Cardin at 11:30. Sunday on MLB Network. You want highlights? Quick Pitch has you covered. Packing all the day's biggest plays into one lightning fast hour. What a play! Preview today, preview tomorrow on Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings, only on MLB Network.
Tonight's live odds for the over-under total runs. As a DraftKings think there could be a few more runs scored in this game than minus sit at 3.5. Because the favorite minus 135. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Use promo code DIAMOND when you sign up.
Well, Drew Ron went 5 1/3, only allowed 2 hits, no runs. Casey Lawrence finished off the 6th for him. Now it's Giovanni Gallegos making his 55th appearance of the year. He does have 10 saves. 10 for 16 in save opportunities. He pitched last night for the Cardinals. Pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and struck out 1.
Gallegos on to face Hicks, McCann, and Mateo. And Aaron Hicks swings through an elevated fastball. Casey Lawrence, 2/3 of an inning, a walk, 12 pitches, 6 strikes, but stranded a pair on base. Gallegos has not been very good at back-to-back outings this year. He gets 6 to pop one up down the left field line. O'Neill racing in. Tyler O'Neill into foul territory to make the catch and retire Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, this Cardinal bullpen has not been good as a whole this year. They were good last night. 4 shutout innings last night. Well, Adam Wainwright collected his 199th career win. It's King down there. King pitched last night. John King as well.
The Orioles yesterday were 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. They are 0 for 5 tonight. The only hits are Jorge Mateo infield single and an Anthony Santander double. Right down the middle, 0-2 for McCann.
And the Orioles had a big night. Runners in scoring position, game 1 of this series, 5 for 11 and 1 for 12 last night. Sitting on 0 for 5 tonight.
Jorge Mateo on the bench and Frazier next. He will be batting for the Orioles shortstop. Looks like the battle between the splash zone and the fans on the first base side as to who can muster the loudest ORIOLES chant is back. Oh, we have a little pitch hitter switcheroo. Who's going to be Adam Frazier now? It is Brian O'Hearn. What you going to do? McCann a strikeout, swinging and a bounce out to third. And McCann bounces one foul of foot. He's McCann 0 for 6 in the series. There have not been many nights like this. The Orioles 91-53, hoping their American League East can stay at 3. And their lead in the East. McCann just got a piece. Rays won today 5-4 with some ninth inning drama. Randy Rosarena, a tie-breaking home run at Minnesota. So the magic number 15 for the American League East. The lead is down to 2.5 games. McCann fights off another one from Gallegos. That's 4 two-strike foul balls.
And James McCann had a wonderful month of August. It's not quite been the same here in the month of September for him.
McCann chases the 8th strikeout for Cardinals pitching tonight.
Gallegos with a really good fastball to get it. The catcher, Kisner sets up on the outside part. It's elevated, but it's right on the outside part.
Brandon Hunt is going to take his shot right here with Brian O'Hearn. In the midst of a career year, the Orioles' most productive hitter. .832 OPS, 500 slugging percentage. Those are the best marks on the team. O'Hearn has had some magical moments off the bench this season. 4 pinch hits, 2 walks, 6 RBIs as a pinch hitter.
Final line up back. Get up. Let's go. Most productive hitter and for the Baltimore Orioles.
He was with the Kansas City Royals.
Ball 1. Let's go.
tonight's only tally so far. Hearn did not go. And Kisner's looking into the dugout saying he foul-tipped it into the glove. Andrew Kisner thinks this should be a foul-tip third swing. Sean Barber does not. Two. That's strike three.
That's strike three.
That's a 1, 2, 3 for Gallegos.
1, 2, 3 for Gallegos.
Continues to dominate.
The old, Redbirds pitching and dominated the pit. Old shit.
Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card for Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in-store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down. I went from working at the warehouse to a career in tech. Around here, I don't think there's that many opportunities to get into that type of role. You can really forge your own path at Amazon.
Shop every team in town. College and pro. Come on, it's time to go.
Get ready for kickoff, KC. Rally House has the game day gear you're looking for, including Chiefs sideline gear and the latest college style.
Kansas, Missouri, Kansas State. Chiefs and Royals make KC great.
Brought to you by Hyundai. It's your journey on every mile in a brand new Hyundai.
And another night and another web gem for the kid, Gunnar Henderson, coming on the backhand side and a rocket. The pace across the diamond in Mountcastle. A really good finish to pick that one off. Gunnar Henderson, this was in the second inning. This was on Tyler O'Neill. How about the exchange? .67 a second, arm strength even fading away. 79 miles an hour and right on the money.
Right, not just right on.
Will you listen to a proposal?
Nice smoke, too.
Sure. All right. Propose it after the pitch to Mason Wynn from Jacob Webb. We've talked so much about Gunnar Henderson for the rookie year. Gunnar goes over to short now. Hearn in the game at first, Urias at third. So Gunnar's played some more short. He's played third. He's played 53 games for every position. Can we really start pushing the Gunnar Henderson Gold Glove campaign for the Gold Glove for a utility player?
Gunnar Hendo, Gold Glove, pushing it. Let's go, Buds.
Two utility players. Brendan Donovan, the Cardinals won it nationally. DJ LeMahieu, the Yankees.
You know, for me, yes, because he's played premium defensive positions. You know, he's played shortstop and third base. You play left side of the infield, it's a premium position.
Lars Dupar over to Urias, the new third baseman.
Lionel Hunt, the new first baseman.
Gunnar is up to 11 defensive runs saved. That's the most of any Oriole.
Look at that dude.
Goldschmidt's going to bat with two down.
And D.L. Hall is back up at Oriole bullpen.
An unusual pop of the bat. Put that earlier. Actually got a new custom crafted bat with that hockey puck knob in your hometown. Baseball Sports Lab in Baton Rouge.
Right. A lot of the guys are going down there.
He had never let go of his bat. Eric Gould wrote a good article about this in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. 34-inch, 32-ounce Old Hickory TC1. But this winter, the custom bat supposed to help increase his bat speed. With that oversized knob on the handle.
Well, it feels like John King went up 2 or 3 times. And that St. Louis bullpen as well.
It's a walk for Webb.
Walk for Webb.
And there's a lefty coming in. Brandon Hyde will turn to D.L. Hall to face Alec Burleson.
Pitch and change.
Jacob Webb throws an inning. Walks a batter and strikes one out. It'll be the rookie Hall in a 1-0 game when we return.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on
DJ
select
Hall
bundles. Plus, 30-month
replacing
financing is
Jacob
available on qualifying
Webb.
Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card for Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it except for a car breakdown. That's why I call CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
The days of yard work are long gone. But there's a smarter way to lawn. With Pennington Smart Patch, you'll see growth in 5 days. And with 98% renewable resources, pretty smart, we'd say.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Penny 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Webb 1 inning of shutout baseball, and now it is up to the left-hander. D.L. Hall making his 10th appearance of the year. 3.09 ERA, 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, which is really good.
DJ Hall 9 games, 1-0, 1 hold, 3.9 ERA, and 11.2.
Monday night, scoreless inning in the third. It's on to face Alec Burleson, number 3 hitter for the Cardinals. The game's only run, a first pitch, 2-out home run in the fourth by who else but Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
Brilliant evening from Kyle Gibson. Gibson went 6 2/3 innings, allowed 3 hits and 1 run, walked 3, struck out 4. Drew Robb, part of the Jack Flaherty deal between the O's and Cardinals, went 5 1/3, allowed 2 hits, walked 3, struck out 7. There's a slider, strike 2.
That was a slider.
And I love the way Gibson finished too. Retired 9 of the final 10 batters he faced.
Burleson 2 for 8 in the series. And there's 3 straight sliders from Hall.
There's 3 straight sliders from Hall. 2-0 on the count. Top of 8.
Mostly sliders to lefties this year. Basically a 2-pitch pitcher against them. There's a 4th in a row.
There's a 4th in a row.
Bottom of the 8th inning, the Orioles will have the top 3. Rutschman, Urias, Santander. Urias came in the game for Mountcastle in the third. Ryan left with left shoulder discomfort. First fastball of the at-bat is taken out to left by Burleson for a base hit.
Burleson hammers a fastball.
Reyes and his first hit of the night.
So the good news for the Orioles is Helsley, the closer, probably not available tonight. He doesn't throw back-to-back very often.
Strike one, two.
Really surprised folks because people in St. Louis wanted the impression
O'Neal.
he would not go back-to-back. Hopefully he's not
Strike two, upstairs.
available tonight because he was really good yesterday.
Timeout.
It's going to be John King in the 8th inning. He's been warming for long enough at this point for St. Louis. Dion Hall trying to get it there with a 1-run margin. 0-2 for O'Neal.
0-2 for O'Neal. Get your ass go back. Get your ass go back. Divine Descent. Ball one. Where's that vendor? Throw some of that ice go back, boys. Let's go. Come on. Oh, wake up. Stop drinking the water, different type of water. Let's wake those bats up. O'Neal, strike three. Go sit on the bench. Strike three, boys and girls. He got out of it. 96.2 full seam fastball. Adley. That's man. Let's go, birds.
Plus a 10-cent fuel saver. Only at Hy-Vee.
In 3 seconds, Pam will decide. Wait, just sell directly to Opendoor. Easy as pie. Whichever, get your competitive offer at opendoor.com.
Dad broke his hip in the nursing home. He's at high risk for falls, and they did not have a system in place to help prevent it. It was their job to protect him. I called Mike's team to investigate.
If your loved one's in her nursing home, call me. I've got this.
When you're on the road, you'll be glad you chose T-Mobile, covering more highway miles with 5G than anyone. And when you're stuck, help will be there soon, because AAA also chose T-Mobile as their wireless partner. See why the companies you trust choose T-Mobile.
Ding ding, now boarding to the middle of everything. In the middle of autumn, adventure, and amazing things. Okay, Illinois, we get it. You're beautiful. It's fall in Illinois, the middle of everything.
Why do I need to hear that stupid commercial for?
Get 50% off a complete pair of Vision Works. How can you see me squinting? I can't. I'm just telling everyone. Hey!
For a limited time, get 50% off a complete pair. Vision Works. See the difference.
It's the four-legged boyfriend. What fuck? Hey. Dead. Let's go. Bark it up, folks.
Number 2 here at Camden Yards, and so far the Dogs have stolen the show. The Orioles offense will hope to take it back. 2 hits, 4 walks, no runs through 7. They have the top of the order due up here in the 8th, and have seen John King for the 2nd straight night.
Now, John King worked the scoreless inning last night, worked the 8th inning. No runs or hits, did walk the batter.
John King. First game with St. Louis.
3.98 ERA. What's hitting 301 off the left-hander King?
This is only the 4th time John King has thrown in a back-to-back scenario. The first 3 times, batters were 7 for 13 against him. Adley Rutschman, into a 2-strike count where he's been 3 times tonight. It's Rutsch, then Urias, then Santander. Mateo's single and Santander's double in the 5th and 6th innings. The Orioles only hits. They walked 4 times. They're 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. They have let 6. Rutschman protecting 2 strikes.
Rutschman protecting, but hits back all the way at the advertisement section in the behind the umpire.
13 strikes and 18 pitches to the Orioles.
King has thrown 3 pitches already in the inning.
To the outside part.
Slash game. Foul ball. Foul ball, says the umpire.
Look, I know the Cardinals have had their struggles pitching this year, but I tell you what, they pitched it pretty good tonight. A lot of first pitch strikes. Seems like the Orioles
Let's go, O's. Let's go, O's. Let's go, O's. Rutschman again. Ground ball out. He's 0 for 4. 0 for 4.
Fujinami and Yanir Cano getting to heat up that Oriole bullpen.
Monterias grounded out against King yesterday. Malone entered the game in the 3rd for Ryan Mountcastle, who left with left shoulder discomfort. Seemed to hurt it on a swing. "46 comeback wins for the Orioles this season. They won 5 games. They trail after 7. They've only won once, trailing after 8. Strike call to Arias.
Strike call to yes.
Definitely not striking. They spun a ball off. Maybe Kisner stole that.
Maybe Kisner stole that.
Couldn't steal that one.
Couldn't steal that one.
The Orioles' 5th walk tonight. The tying runners in first with 1 out. The Orioles' extra base hit and RBI leader. Filled with players having career years. Anthony Santander looking to add to his.
Hang on, folks. Hang on.
1 on, 1 out.
1 on, 1 out.
Pitch taken for a strike.
Was pitch taken for a strike.
Santander, better power hitter from the left side, gets on base a lot more frequently from the right side. Chases strike 2.
Santander led the Orioles in homers and RBIs last year, doing it again this year. Back to back, really good years for Santander.
He has the hardest hit ball of the night. That double in the 6th inning off of Drew Rock. Cardinals play him straight up in the outfield. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. It's Fermin, it's Palacios, it's a double play, and it's been that kind of night. Santander, the Orioles 3-hitter, rolls into a double play.
And the Cardinals led Major League Baseball double play. Top 5 this year. 3 last night, 1 tonight.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFM.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Home is more than an address. It's a ritual, a symbol, a feeling. MasterCard empowers the small businesses at the heart of every home game. Feeling of home, priceless.
Sunday, from home plate to fashion plate, go behind the scenes on Inside Stitch at 11 Eastern. Then baseball cards take center stage. Join Craig Amsinger for a look at all things cardboard on MLB's Carding at 11:30. Sunday on MLB Network.
Brought to you by Chesapeake Employers Insurance, now with lower workers' comp rates and a corporate dividend. And by Antwerp Auto Group, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. This pitcher's duel rolls along into the ninth inning. Richie Palacios' home run, the only run that came in the fourth inning. The Cardinals won the Orioles nothing. The new pitcher, Shintaro Fujinami.
And that's who he will face first, is Palacios. 3 homers in this series. This is Fujinami between Oakland and Baltimore, making his 58th appearance. 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Opponent's hitting .242 off the right-hander, Fujinami.
DL Hall, a third of an inning, he hit and a strikeout. Jacob Webb pitched a scoreless inning. And here is Palacios, who's looking to be the offensive hero for a second straight night.
And up to Fuji here. He's got to find a way to keep it right where it is and give this Oriole offense a chance with 3 outs to go.
It's a nice little roll here, Fuji. 9 scoreless outings his last 10. Palacios has been awfully jumpy in this series. Pops the first pitch out of play. The highest drafted position player in the history of the Towson Tigers. In the 3rd round by Cleveland in 2018.
About 100 right at the bottom. Yeah, he hit 2 homers last night, both on breaking balls. And so he said, you know what, they're probably not going to throw me many breaking balls tonight. He just kind of ambushed a heater from Kyle Gibson. First pitch fastball there in the 4th inning for a home run. Then attacked the first pitch he saw against Fujinami, and also a fastball.
Hits this one pretty well, but Hicks is there. Palacios is 1 for 4. Fujinami has an out in the ninth.
Helsley is going to have the ninth. Second time since coming back off the IL. Big arm to it. Fastball up to 100. It'll average 100.
Well, if Brian Helsley's going to pitch, you better keep it at 1-0. So we'll watch a warning track fly on Jordan Walker. Shattered his bat on the heel, and Henderson short 2 down. Where are you seeing Fujinami evolve?
Why? We said this when the Orioles picked him up. The thing for him is, can he throw the ball over the heart of the plate? When he gets himself in trouble, it's like a lot of pitchers. He's not throwing enough strikes. And I think he's dove into his fastball a little bit more. That's what we were wondering from the beginning. It seemed like to me, I guess it was 3 or 4 weeks ago or so, he got hurt a lot of that split finger fastball. He'd get ahead in the count, he'd try to throw the splitter, and it would just kind of flutter in there. Didn't have the typical action of a split. Now, he threw some really good ones at times, but it just wasn't consistent. And I felt like he started to lean on his fastball a little bit more as of late, and he's done that.
Hasn't allowed a hit on the fastball all month. 0 for 10, 5 strikeouts against it coming in.
I think when we all saw him for the first time, we're going, why is he throwing so many splitters and so many sliders when you throw 99 to 101? To me, that was his best pitch, and now all of a sudden it's almost like he's realized that is my best pitch. I still got to mix it up, and I got to throw the splitter occasionally and the slider too. His strength is 100 miles an hour.
Andrew Kisner with a double his last time. A sweeper.
That just to keep him honest. I think the next step for him with that high velocity fastball, he pitches down on the zone a lot. I like that to get ahead. If he can command it a little bit better and begin to elevate to the top of the zone, he could almost make 2 pitches out of 1.
Sweeping away, Shintaro Fortunato. Austin Hayes will lead off for the Orioles in the bottom of the ninth. Jordan Westberg and Gunnar Henderson to follow. 1 to tie. 2 to win.
September is Samsung month at NFN. Right now, you can save up to $300 on select TV and audio bundles. Plus, 30-month financing is available on qualifying Samsung TV purchases. Receive up to a $150 reward card with Samsung laundry pairs. And ask about our budget-friendly installation offers in store. Free delivery is available with qualifying TVs. Plus, get free delivery with qualifying Samsung appliances. With store-wide 24-month financing available on qualifying purchases. Only at NFN.
I love to drive. It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield has plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call CarShield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
Get ready for kickoff, KC. Rally House has the game day gear you're looking for, including Chiefs sideline gear and the latest college styles.
Kansas, Missouri, Kansas State, Chiefs and Royals make KC great. Rally House, Rally House. It's your city, it's your house, it's the Rally House.
Gear up in store and online at rallyhouse.com.
We operate as a team of teams. Full-time, part.
Pick up a save in back-to-back nights. You'll have to do it with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 9th inning. On the year, making his 28th appearance, he does have 9 saves, 9 for 13. Well, he can strike you out 239 punch-outs in 30 innings of work. Opponents hitting only 176 off the right-hander.
Well, it's up to the Cardinal bullpen now, and it's going to be up to not only Austin Hayes, but Cedric Mullins, who appears to be set to pitch it for Jordan Westberg. Gunnar Henderson will follow him after that. The Orioles tonight are 0 for 10 with a walk with runners on base. And in his last 2 games in the series, they are 4 for 29 with runners on base, with 3 walks in that span. They need 1 to tie it, 2 to win it. Their only win this year, but trailing into the 9th, came 8 days ago in Anaheim. And they close some more rabbits out of a hat here in the 9th and extend their lead back to 3 over Tampa Bay. Austin Hayes will have the say in that. Hayes and Hillsley. Strike 1 on a diving slider.
Anytime Hillsley can land anything on speed, it's a bonus for him. As a hitter, you know he averages 100 miles an hour with fastball. You got to get your foot down and you got to go.
Todd King in 8th inning that featured a ground out walk and a double play. Lawrence, Gallegos, and King, 2 2/3 hitless, scoreless innings out of the Cardinal bullpen. 6 2/3 scoreless for the Cardinal pen the last 2 nights. Hayes Swings through a third consecutive slider.
And that's the danger when he starts throwing the off-speed stuff. Because again, Hayes is trying to cheat a little bit to get to a high-velocity fastball, and then when he spins it, you just can't stop the swing.
Ryan Helmsley was an all-star last season. Battled through injuries this year. And he still can do that. Back-to-back nights. And pumping gas at 101.
Slow, fast. Oh, it was that fast, too. 101 fast.
Cedric Mullins will try to turn around the Orioles' fortunes off the bench. And would prove to be the game-winning hit on Monday with his grand slam. Mullins was geared up for a fastball as well. The Orioles' best chance came in the sixth. Santander there doubled with one out. Hayes walked. And Westberg and Henderson fly out against Casey Lawrence. The ball on one strike. Cardinals, the sixth worst pitching staff in the league, gave up 11 on Monday. And they've allowed just 2 runs in 17 in the third inning since. 1-2.
They get loud. Mullins at the plate. He went.
There's 1 out left in the bag for the O's. Strikeouts for St. Louis pitchers tonight. The Orioles' lead is going to be either 2 or 3 over Tampa into tomorrow. It's up to Gunnar Henderson now to try to extend this game.
Right.
Let's
go, Gunnar.
I look at Helmsley pitch, I don't know how you cover it. I mean, it's almost like you got to just kind of pick. I'm going to sit on fastballs, I'm going to sit on something off speed. I don't know how you cover both against him.
Fastball left center field, belted by Henderson. That ball is off the wall, off the corner. He's going to go to second. He's going to head to third. Gunnar Henderson is there. A 2-run triple.
Time one is on third.
He just missed the home run, too, because that ball sliced just enough. I thought they had a chance of sneaking over the bullpen wall, but instead, because it was sliced, they got up against the side of the wall. 107 off the bat. An absolute rocket. This is how you turn around a high-velocity fastball. I mean, this is getting your foot down and getting through the ball. And then the foot race was on. See this ball tails at the last second? Corey stayed up a little bit longer. He had a chance to sneak over the wall and easily in. The third base is Gunnar Henderson.
90 feet from tying this up. First pitch to hit is up. Let's go. Uh-oh. Hicks didn't finish it. 100 miles an hour. 100 miles. Yes, Bam, 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 bam. Braves are NL champs. NL East champs. Grounded foul ball, says the umpires. Charge! 2-2-2. 101. Four seam fastball. Oh, let's go. Oh. Tying one is at third. Hicks pops this one up. Inning over. Game over. Final score 1-0 St. Louis. That's your game. You saw it with me right along here. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys probably in the next one.